Hello everyone, I'm Ngọc Hà. Now we continue with Unify Food and Drink. Lesson 7 Looking Back. In this lesson, we will review the vocabulary and grammar of Unify. Now we move to the first part of our lesson today vocabulary. Exercise 1. Add the words or phrases you have learned in the correct columns. The first column, dishes. The second column, ingredients. And the last one, units of measurements. I will give you an example. Pancakes. To make pancakes, we need ingredients like flour. And the unit of measurement is gram. Now, try to remember the vocabulary you have learned in Unify. I have beef noodle soup. To make noodle, we need rice. So, unit of measurement is kilo. Other dish, omelette. To make omelette, we need eggs. And I will give you other dish. Spring rolls. To make spring rolls, we need a lot of ingredients. But when we eat spring rolls, we need some vegetables. And other dish, toast. Toast is mean bánh nướng. Bánh nướng thì chúng ta cần cần butter, bơ. And we also know about apple pie, bánh táo. Some ingredients we learned in Unify: sugar, onions, salt, pepper, milk, and another units of measurements: liter, teaspoon, milliliter, tablespoon. Now we move to exercise 2. They ask you to read the recipe and write the sentences as in the example. Okay, look at this picture. This is pita omelette. The ingredients include eggs, tomatoes, cold water, butter, onions, salt, and pepper. Now, look at the example. We need 2 tablespoons of cold water. So, look at the ingredients and the quantity. Make the similar sentences like this example. Now, I will give you some suggested answer. With eggs, we need 5 eggs. With tomatoes, we need 2 tomatoes. With cold water, this is uncountable now, so we plus off after the units of measurement. We need 2 tablespoons of cold water. Similar with butter, we need 40 grams of butter. Onion, we need 5 grams of onion. With salt, we need 1 teaspoon of salt. And pepper, we need 1 teaspoon of pepper. Now we move to the next part of our lesson today, grammar. It's time for you to review the grammar points. Some, any, lots of, and a lot of. Now, look at exercise 3. Complete the sentences. Write some, any, much, or a lot of, lots of, into 5 sentences. Now, look at the first sentence. In this sentence, we can easily just say that food and isn't. Food is an uncountable noun, and isn't is negative form. We have any dùng trong câu phủ định. It means negative form and uncountable noun. So, in the first sentence, our answer is any. Number 2, we have would you like. This is the structure of invitation. So, we need some in this blank. Number 3, look at cheese. Cheese is a plural noun and there is positive form. So we can use a lot of, lots of, or some, but at the end of the sentence, we can say very, very fresh. So we need a lot of, or lots of. Number 4, things is a plural noun. So we can use a lot of, lots of, or some, but in number 4, you can see very busy. Very busy is mean we have a lot of things to do today. So the answer is a lot of. And the last one, didn't. This is negative form. Beef is an uncountable noun. So in this blank, we use any. And look at this. Fish, and we use some in affirmative form with countable noun. And our answer is some. Now we move to exercise 4. Look at this. They ask you to make questions with how many and how much for the underlined words in the following sentences. In this exercise, try to look at the underlined words. 6 is mean you can count, so we can use how many. After how many, we need to use plural nouns. So, in this sentence, we will have the answer. How many bottles of juice are there in the fridge? Number 2, look at this. Some butter. So, this is uncountable noun. We need to use how much because after how much, we can use uncountable noun. Our answer is how much butter do you need for your pancakes? Number 3, look at the underlined words. 1. 1 is mean you can count, and bottle. Bottle is countable noun. With countable noun, you can use how many. And our answer is how many bottles of fish sauce do you have or do we have? After how many is a plural noun, so we need to plus s after bottle. Number 4, look at the underlined word 10. 10 is mean you can count, so this is countable noun. We can use how many after how many is plural noun. Chairs, plural nouns. And our answer is how many chairs do you need? Or how many chairs do we need? And the last one, a lot of sugar. Sugar is an uncountable noun, so we have to use how much. After how much, we need to use uncountable noun, and our answer is how much sugar did she put in the lemonade? Our lesson is finished. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.